relates to cargo screening. You mentioned the passenger bag screening, but you are attempting to get to that point where 100% of the cargo coming through has been screened. But again, we're dealing with a situation in Alaska where much of our goods, the gallon of milk that you buy at the grocery store, is coming in on the aircraft there that also provides for passengers as well. It is the #1 complaint outside of the price of fuel that I'm hearing in our smaller communities. I was in the community of Yakutat about 4 weeks ago, and was told that the price of milk in the store, they said about half of the price that you're paying is an add-on because of TSA security screening. I think that there was an exaggeration to that amount, but it is something that we're looking at very, very critically. So what I would ask is that we continue to have some conversation about the cargo screening in again, parts of the country where the situation on the ground is just a little bit different, because it takes a community and a region that is already facing exorbitant costs because of transportation costs, and adding to the cost of living because of these TSA security fees that are imposed on a per weight charge. So I'd like to speak with whoever it is within your departments here that can work with us a little bit more on this issue.
Be glad to follow up with you on that, Senator. And obviously, we are trying to address the, well, we have completed the 100% cargo requirement that Congress put on us for domestic, and we're working on the international aspect of that for later this year, hopefully. But it is something that we know terrorists have tried to exploit cargo, the Yemen cargo plot from October 2010. So we're mindful of that, but at the same time, we need to make sure that we are facilitating the free movement of people and goods with the best security. So that's that dynamic and that challenge. But be glad to follow up with you. If I can make one other point, there's in terms of the staffing at some of these small airports in Anchorage, I'd be glad to have an offline conversation with you about some opportunities that we're looking at the smallest airports in terms of improving the efficiencies there.
Good. I noted that you said that you wanted to work with individual airports on initiatives that they may have. So we'll be happy to talk with you about that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.